minutes to lights out. 15 minutes to lights out. 15 minutes to lights out.
So you say, kid, you play ball with me, I'll play ball with you. When you get out, I know all the right people for you to see. How does that sound?
Sounds good. You see, well, my brother, he was gonna get me a job.
A job? There ain't no jobs for us, don't you know that? You get out, you tell people ex-con, they boot you right out. No, kid. No, you'll learn. The people to see when you get out are the ones who don't care where you've been. Ain't that right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. Jeff, I asked you a question. Isn't that right?
If you say so.
I didn't hear you, Jeff.
I said if you say so.
Now, kid, you'll have to forgive old Jeff. Lost his best buddy today. Ned Wheeler, that's his bunk you're using. Kind of a lippy guy. You know, it's quite a coincidence. Ned was the only guy in here who thought I shouldn't be the boss. Now he's dead. Quite a coincidence. Isn't it a coincidence, you guys?
Yeah.
Huh? Just between you and me, kid, Ned's better off dead. Lippy little guy. Never did like it. All the same. I bet he made a cute little corpse. Hey, Jeff, suppose you tell the kid how things are in here. You listen to old Jeff, kid, and he'll steer you straight. Well, Jeff?
What do you want me to tell him?
Tell him who his friends are. Tell him who to look to. You listen to Jeff, kid, now. He's a bright fella. He reads books, everything. Real bright fella. Well, go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, Willie. I'll tell him. You want to know who your friends are, kid? That's easy. You haven't got any. Not around here. And don't look to anybody.
That's kind of funny stuff to be telling the kid here, Jeff.
What? You asked for a speech, Willie. I write my own.
Ah.
Sure. Willie here, he got himself elected. King of the heat. He takes kids like you, and he uses them. He scares them, he bullies them, he ruins them for good and all. He'll scare you, kid, and he'll bully you until you're the ugly living image of himself. So if you're smart, you'll steer clear of him. And if more guys steered clear of him, he wouldn't be king anymore. He'd just be another bum in here for 99 years.
Tell him about Ned Wheeler, Jeff.
One guy in here had guts. That was Ned Wheeler. But when Willie thinks he's slipping, he has to prove himself. So he bashed Ned's brains out. He proved he was still top man. But But he proved that the rest of us were a bunch of stinking cowards. Because there I was in the warden's office. I didn't say a word. My best friend was dead. And the guy that killed him just sat there and he grinned at me.
Yes, so...
Shut up, Willie. You know what you are? You're just a dirty animal. You know that, Willie? You're just a dirty animal. Look at him, kid. He ain't no king. He's just a big, fat slob.
But it felt good coming out, Jeff. But he's got a knife. And now he's gonna have to use it. Got a knife. He's gonna have to use it. He's got a knife.